volume equals big B times H divided by 3. Well, what's the base of this pyramid?
Rectangle.
Not a rectangle.
Square.
It's a square. Now, and the reason it's a square is because if it were a rectangle, your sides wouldn't come up and meet correctly. Okay, so in this one, it's a square. Now, let's say that your sides are 4. Okay, and let's say the height of this triangle is 9. Okay, so if that's the case, remember big B is the area of the base. You just told me the base is a square. So what's the area of a square? What's my formula, Lydia?
S to the second power.
Or
S
squared or right. So you could use any form of that, correct? Okay. So Lydia's saying S squared times the height. And then all of that's divided by 3. So volume is equal to 4 squared times what's the height of my rectangle? All divided by 3. And you're just solving. So I'm going to come over here and I'll just... So volume equals 16 times 9 divided by 3. So volume equals what?
48.
48 what? Units cubed. Okay? Okay, so again, it's the key to volume, because can you see that it's just different formulas and we're plugging in? The key is understanding what the big B means. Okay? So you have to make sure that you understand that. Okay, look at this one here then. Same formula. So I'm still going to use my volume equals my big B times H divided by 3. Volume equals, now in this case, what's the base here, Brittany?
A circle.
It's a circle. Okay, do I know the formula for the area of a circle? Yes. Okay, so we're going to put in my pi times radius squared. That's the big B. Then my height, by the way, what is my radius of my circle? Let's make up some numbers.
30.
That's 5, I heard. Okay, and then I need the height. So the height's going to look like this. So height is what?
10.
Okay. All right. Now, times the height, which is what?
7.
Well, you just told me. It's 10. Okay, divided by 3. And then you're just solving at this point. Okay? All right, so this volume equals 3.14 times the radius, which we said was 5, squared times 10, all divided by 3, and you keep going. What's 5 squared?
25.
What is 3.14 times 25 times 10?
261.6. 0.7.
Well, is it now wait a minute, let me ask you this. Are you rounding it?
Yes.
Okay, don't round until the final answer, because if you round within your problem, what can happen is you end up rounding and then rounding again and you get further and further away from the answer. So you shouldn't round within the problem, round at the end. Okay, so what's this really come out to be? 261.6
repeating.
6 repeating? Okay. And then leave that in your calculator so that you have all those 6's. And now divide by 3. What do I get?
That was the final answer.
That was final.
Oh, well, you guys. What was it when I multiplied this?
78.
It was just 785.
Even?
Yeah.
Okay. And then divide by 3. And then you told me it was what again?
261.67.
Okay, so in that case, I'd say yes, round, but use your approximation symbol. And then again, units cubed. Yes? Hang on. One more problem, okay? Okay, last one is a sphere, okay? Again, this is just a formula write your formula down, plug in what you know. So in this case, my formula is volume equals 4 times pi times radius cubed. Be careful on that. Everybody always wants to put squared because that's what they're used to doing. Divided by 3. Let's say that our radius is 12. So volume equals 4 times 3.14 times my radius, we said was 12 cubed. What is 12 cubed?
1,728.
Okay, and then if you multiply those all to, oops, I forgot my divide by 3. What do I get when I take 4 times 3.14 times 1,728? Who has that for me?
21,703.68.
21,703.68.
Wait, 21,700?
Yeah, and 3.
Okay, and then what?
0.68.
Okay, and then divide that by 3, and what do I get?
7,234.56.
0.56?
Yes,
Okay,
exactly.
and again, units cubed. Okay? So do you see that really all you're doing is using formulas? Plug in, and solve. What's the key? What do you have to know to be able to do these? What's important?
The formula.
Well, the formula, but the
Base.
formula is almost the same for a lot of them.
Oh, the area of the base.
Okay, so remember, you have to recognize that the big B means area of the base. So you have to look at the figure and go, what shape is the base? If it's a circle, you use pi times radius squared. If it's a triangle, you'd use
V equals
Half base times
1/2 base times height. Okay? What if it's a square? What if my base is a square? Base times height or s squared. Okay? So you have to be able to recognize what the base is and know the formula for the area. Okay?